Good day guys, being here. So today we're going to talk about this stretchable grating family. So actually I'm not very sure about all these different type, but I suppose I guess it's something like this. Sometimes we need these, like it can be placed on the floor. So sometimes for like a floor what's that, floor vent, those mechanical ventilation kind of thing, and also can be on placed onto the wall or even onto bulkhead, onto ceiling. So for all those ventilation or air conditioning stuff. Yeah, I'm not. Not too sure about all these different type, but I think this type of like this family, it's good for render. Sometimes we need to do some render, like have some joinery, like kitchen joineries underneath, and then we have some ventilation on the top. So and try to incorporate this one into part of the joinery design, right? So and also it need to be adjustable, like the width. So I'll go to the south elevation. So yeah, so you can change the length of this one, and then you can also change the height. So in this case, I have this one, something like that, and also you can adjust the spacing, and when we do some render, it can be quite nice. So personally, I did use this type of family for my real project, like especially for some render. So it can be quite good. So instead of having sometimes we just need to, if you don't really need to show all the details, you can even just do an extrusion on top of that. Set work plan. You can just do the extrusion on the wall, and that should be enough for maybe just give it a 5 mil. So and then you can just give it a material. So this sorry, it's a little bit slow. Yeah, so let's just create a new material. So you can always find a material, so like with a surface pattern. So if there's not already a pattern there, so you can very easily just create one. So like you can So for example, I'll just quickly create one. So call it new. Type in 0 degree, so one direction. So maybe I'll just have a cross hatch. One direction would be not sure, 900 maybe. That's wrong direction. 50, yeah. So something like that. So maybe 30 and 900 on this side. So when you have this material for this one, so at least it shows. It's not showing anything. Maybe because it's the material is not there. So click OK. Yeah. So at least it shows something, right? So type HL. So yeah, it's not very good, but yeah, just to show you the idea. So you can just adjust this if we need to. So like 450 maybe. Okay. So now we have something like this, right? So it's good enough for some construction drawing, or if you don't need to do render, but if when we need to do some render image, so it's good to have some thing like this. So today we're going to just quickly model this one. Okay, so first let me just close this one. Okay, so first let's start with this family template. It will be a face base, because we want this one to be very flexible. Not only can be placed on the wall, it can also be placed onto any surface, any flat or mostly flat surface. So floor, wall, ceiling. Okay, so now face-based family. So first we need some reference plans. So we can just copy, rotate, Oh, don't have the copy ticked. That's fine. Copy. Okay, so up. Reference plane dimension di equal. Okay, so this another dimension. So this will be the height, and another dimension. Oh, sorry. Oops. Equal another dimension. So this will be the width. So let's call this one W, and I'm going to use instance parameter because it's easier for us to adjust. Yeah. Okay, so and for the height or the let's just call it height. So it will be type. So okay, so maybe I'll change this one to maybe 150 for now, and this one can be let's just leave it at maybe 900. Oops. 900. Okay, so the next step is for this grill, so there will be a thickness, right? So and we're going to create an extrusion, so we're going to add some reference plane. Oops, this inside, and dimension, and another one here. So now all these dimensions, just select all of them, create let's call it TH thickness. So maybe I'll call it TH1, and because you might want to have different thickness for for all those all those vertical horizontal member, but this is the shell of this family, right? So for now it's just 10 is fine for now. Okay, so and then go to front view. So now you can see, so this is a surface. When you place this family, so it will be placed onto this this is the face, right? So and you want it to go this way, so it will place into the wall or into the floor. So add another reference plane and di dimension. So this will be the depth of this family. Let's call it D. Type is fine. Okay, so now go back to floor plan. So we're going to create this extrusion. Okay, so extrusion rectangle from here to here, and then just directly lock all these sketch lines onto the reference planes, and do another one. It won't let me pick this one, but yeah, that's fine. Let's pick this one, and then pick this intersecting point. So again, just lock all these sketch lines onto the reference planes and finish. And now go to front view. So without click anything, so you can see we still have this one extrusion selected. We just need to drag this down to this reference plane, and that's it. Don't worry too much about this side because it will always start from 0, right? So now maybe this, I'll just type in 150, so it's better than 159.9, right? So now if you need to, you can add a material parameter. So let's maybe just create a new, I'll just call it MA for this type, and OK. So now go back to floor plan. So now we have this shell, and then we need those vertical, horizontal thing, right? All those, I'm not sure what they are called, things maybe. And then we can just create a new. So for those ones, we are going to create one family for both vertical and horizontal. So it will be, we can use a generic model. It doesn't need to be any face-based or any based. So just generic model. Eventually we might use the work plane based because it will be make it easier for us to place. So reference plane 1, another one, reference plane horizontal, another one, di dimension, and another dimension. So this one equal as well, di another dimension, another dimension. Okay, so it doesn't matter what size these dimensions are, so because we will change them, like when we create those two type, one's horizontal, one's vertical. Okay, so this one, so we're going to call it maybe W1 and use a type parameter. So, and we will call this W2 type parameter as well. And then we go to the front view. So we're going to do the same, create a reference plane under this reference level, and I'll do a dimension. So this will be the depth of this one. So I'll call it D. Type is fine, and then go back to floor plan, create an extrusion rectangle from here to here, and then lock them. Okay, finish. Go to front view without clicking. Select anything, so click anywhere. So you can see we still have this one selected. Drag this down to this reference plane, lock it, and that's all. And of course, we also probably just need to create a material parameter for this one as well. So let's use type for this. Okay. So if you want to, you can create those family types here. So for example, I'll maybe just do it here. So go to family types, right? So currently it's just a default one, so it's nothing, right? So it's all the default one. So we can click on this to create a new one. So we can call it maybe horizontal H, maybe call it H. H means maybe I'll just make this one like a slightly bigger. Eventually we will link this one, so it doesn't really matter the number here. Okay, so it doesn't matter. So I'll just maybe use this, apply, and now you can see we have one. Okay, so and then click on this one again. So this one maybe vertical, maybe click on this, and we just change this. So vertical, this one need to be maybe 150, and horizontal, so this one need to be no, this one need to be 10, this one need to be 150, so something like that. So yeah, so just make them like different direction, right? So now it's all good. Let's have a look again. So we have V and H. Yeah, good. Now let's load this one into the previous one. So now we have looks like yeah, we have this on in wrong direction, but that's fine. Press space to rotate it. Okay, so now we're going to just place one here for now, and then we're going to place one vertical. So press space again, just place it here. Okay, so for this one, so we needed to place a reference plane on this side. So I'll just create a reference plane RP. Maybe I'll just change the scale a little bit, 1 to 10. Yeah, reference plane 1 RP, and then we need another one at this end. And then we add a dimension DI. So this one, so let's call it. So this one will be offset between the shell between this one to the first one, and also it roughly become a spacing. So we're going to just call it spacing. Vertical. Hang on. This is vertical, right? Vertical spacing. So it will be maybe just make it yeah, let's just use hang on, I think this one need to be instance parameter, because the overall width will be instance. So yeah, let's use instance for this one. Okay, and then add another dimension to this side, and then just use the same spacing vertical. Okay, and then just AL align, just pick this reference plane and pick the center point of this family, and again same, click on this AL again, pick this horizontal center reference plane and pick the horizontal center reference plane on in this family and lock it. So now we can see that there are some issue here. Currently it's 150. We haven't linked the material yet, so let's just do it. So first D is for the depths, right? So we want it to be, actually this can be different to the overall depths, because sometimes we need, like imagine you have this one or HH this, so you have the shell, this is the overall depth, this can be like a slightly shallower, like maybe half, and then we have and also this need to be set back, I think. Okay, that's fine. So maybe I'll just go to front view. We're going to add a reference plane here. So imagine that those horizontal members need to be flush with the the very front face of this shell, and then there's a depth, like a certain depth, and then from that, and there will be the other direction, right? So okay, so I'm going to just add this in the front view, add this reference plane. So I'm going to just dimension it to, should be fine to dimension to the level. So you can see there are two, right? So the one is the reference level, and then if you tab again, it will be the reference line. But in this, so in this case, it should be the same as long as you don't dimension onto the face of this space. So here, ref level. Okay, so now I think this one, let's call this one D. It will be D for the horizontal. Maybe I'll just call it DH. Okay, so DH, and so which means this one, this is a vertical one. It need to be placed like behind this one. So what we're going to do is select this one. Go. Currently we don't have anything. We need to like align and move it back to this one and lock. So another option for this one is we can go back to the family and tick this box to make it work plan based. So what this do is when we load this one back into this family, select this family, so we have this option. Actually these two, but in this case we're going to use edit work plan. So instead of move this down manually like to this here, we just need to edit work plan, pick a plan. Okay, pick this reference plan, and it will automatically go back to here. Okay, so always align with this reference plan, so it's easier. Yeah, slightly. So now we have this one, and let's go back to the edit type of this one. So it will be vertical. I think maybe, so this is DH, we need a DV, maybe yeah, I'm not really sure what the depths need to be. Maybe I'll just I'll leave this one for now. I'll just make it 50 for now. Okay, so for the width will be it will match the height of that family. So we need to link this one to height for now. We still need to consider the thickness of that, but we will do it later. For the width, 10, maybe it's a little bit too, yeah, I don't know, maybe 3. So we can always control, we can create a parameter to control this one, but no, I'll leave it at 3 for now. So materials, yeah, so we can control, we can create a parameter. I'll just call it MA, 2 maybe. So this, so which means we can change the material of all these families. Okay, so now go back to floor plan. So we have this one. So you can see we need to, so this is currently to match the height of this of the family. So but because we have the thickness, this one, so we need to adjust this. So, and also this looks like a little bit too thick, so I'll just change this one to 3, but still we need to minus 3 times 2, right? So what we're going to do is select this one, go edit type, go here. So currently we link this one to a H. So here we need to H what do we call this one, H2 maybe, H2, and it will be in type parameter. Yeah, type parameter. Okay, and okay. So go back to family types. So H2 equals H minus bracket TH, which is a thick, or actually TH1 times 2. So that's the thickness of the shell of the frame. And did I type 3? Sorry. Yeah, so that's better. So now you can see it will automatically match this. So if I change this one to, for example, 120, it will still stay. Yeah, it will match the size of this. So now we have this first one, and we're going to array AR. Make sure you tick this the last, because we're going to constrain the location of the last. So I just move it here. So I like to just move it off, intentionally. And when we just, it's easier for me to make sure it's being aligned. So that's why it's not, I have this one ticked. Yeah, that's all good. And then where's that? Maybe I just need to move this up a little bit. move this up a little bit. Okay, AL again, align and lock. So now we have this array, right? So currently there are only 2. So now select this one, select this array, go down here, add a parameter. So this will be the number of, I call it a number. And also because we will have 2 arrays, so this one will be a number vertical, like a vertical. And also it will be an instance parameter because because eventually the width of this one will be instance. So okay, so now we just need to go to family types, go to the number here. So we're going to use a formula. So it will be overall width divided by the spacing v. Okay, so now let's have a look. Apply. Yeah, that's all good. And apparently there are too many. Looks like we don't need that many, so we just need to increase the spacing v, like for example 300. So yeah, that's it. Okay, and also looks like we have some issue here again. So 300, it's not quite right? So maybe I'll just try to increase the width a little bit, overall width a little bit, so it's make more sense. Like 2.4. Still okay, so this one looks fine. So I'll change this one to 450. And yeah, I think the first one, the spacing is a little bit too big. So I would think maybe what we can do, we can just, -1 number. Oh, sorry, not this one, number. So if we -1 to the number, so this will make this spacing more, I think, more reasonable, right? So yeah, 300 again. Yeah, I think that's better. So yeah, so this is it. So this is the vertical one, and then we'll do the horizontal one. So first, this is the horizontal one. So so first let's go to we link the material. For the width, we're going to use the width, but we probably still need to create another one to minus the 2 times the thickness, right? So but for this one, I'll just use 3. For the depths, we will link that to the. Hang on, which one? Let me check. For link to that this one, DH, I believe. So okay, so go back to floor plan. So select this one. Go depth, link that to DH, and okay. So now you can see it's roughly match the width of this overall, but still we will need minus thickness times 2. So let's go edit. So click on this one, create a W. So currently linked to W, right? So we need to create another one, W, maybe W1 instance as well. Okay, and okay. So go to family types. W1 equals W minus the same thing, right? So bracket TH1 times 2. So that's it. Apply. Okay, and then we can just I'll just move it roughly here. Add a reference plan. We still haven't create our reference plan for these. So add another, copy this one down, and add the dimension from here. Try not to pick the edge of this extrusion. So that's something always try to avoid. Always try to pick the reference plane instead. Okay, so and then dimension 1. So this will be a spacing horizontal, right? So this is another one, and try to pick that reference plane. Okay, so select these 2 and create this time is spacing horizontal H. Okay, so for this one it can be type because the height of this family is its type. So okay, so just one sec. Okay, so just one sec. Okay, sorry about that. So we have this one. So we can now first align and trying to pick the center reference, yeah, here, lock, and then also this reference plane and the lock. Again, select this AR array, so make sure it's last. I'll just move it roughly here and finish this one. So, and then select this array, go create another, so this time will be number horizontal. So this time type parameter. So click OK, AL, align, lock, and align. Where is it? Hang on, sorry, not this one. Align, reference plane, lock. Okay, so now we just need to go do the same thing. So we can even copy this one. Control C, and then Control V. Change this V to AH. Oh, I think this might be wrong. Y spacing H. Currently spacing H is 19. Oh, sorry, not W. H. Okay, so height. That's why. Yeah, scared me. Okay, so yeah, we have 5. Right. So and then you can just now let's have a look in 3D view. So yeah, so this is it. Okay, I think it's okay. Yeah, I think yeah, it's good enough for rendering purpose, I believe. Right. So let's what else do we need? Just double check all the parameters. Yeah, if you need to, like for example, the thickness of this one. So if you want to control this one in a project, you can create another parameter. So for example, I'll just create the thickness 2 to it. And for this one, so we can also do the same. So for the depths, hang on, for this one depths. Yeah, because I said I'm not sure about this one, but if you want to control this one, so you can also either change the number here, or you can create a parameter. For the thickness, maybe I'll just link that same thickness to it. Okay, so now it's all done. And finally, so let me type HR to bring back the base. So this is the base. So imagine this will be the anything like a wall or floor or ceiling. So whatever you place this value on, so we need to have a void to cut this one, so it can automatically cut the surface. So let's do it. Create void extrusion. So I'm going to just use rectangle and yeah, try not to maybe I'll just do a rectangle for now. And yeah, I'm not sure because when I click on this one, it might lock this sketch onto the extrusion instead of a reference plane. So what I'm going to do is I'll escape AL, just do it manually, try to tab until you can see the dashed line. So that dashed line means it's the reference plane. Okay, so again, so tab, not that one, so maybe zooming a little bit, tab, yeah, and then pick the sketch line, do the same. So for this sign is better because the reference lines, so the reference planes longer than the sketch line. So okay, so now this is it, and I go to front view again. So finish and just drag this down. I just want to align with this reference plane, so drag it down onto a reference plane and lock it. So now go to 3D view. So looks like we have some issue here, because when we create a void, it automatically cuts solid in its way. So we need to uncut because we don't want to cut the the frame, the shell, right? We want to use that void to cut this base instead. So this is a little bit tricky because I noticed that we can't just really just bring back. So what I think we can do is Control Z until we see this void. Maybe our TL. So that's not good. Change scale. Yeah, until you see the orange color. When you see an orange color void, it means it's not cutting anything. So what I'm going to do is I'll drag this down slightly under this base, and then the void become invisible. It means it's cutting something now. So now I'm going to HH the base, and you will see it's cutting the shell. So what I'm going to do is use cut uncut geometry, and then we can just bring the void back. So now you can see it's orange again. It means it's not cutting anything. Now we can go to a front view. So select this void and drag onto the reference plane and lock it. Okay, so now you can still see the void, and then we can just type HR to bring the void back, and then use cut geometry. This time click on the base and click on the void. So this time, so the void will not cut any of the solid we have here. It will only cut the base. Okay, so and okay, so now we can, this family is it's basically it's finished. So now we can load this one into. So now this is the thing. So let's close it. So we can create or just quickly create a project and then try to place this family. Okay, so now let's place a floor, place a ceiling, roughly same place, place a wall, WA, maybe use a generic wall instead. Let's go to 3D view. So now we have this. Okay, so let's place, hang on, so I haven't load this one into the project. Now we can place, right? Go to 3D view. So first place on the floor. Yeah, so you can see if you need a floor grid. That's it. Yeah, I think this is not right. I think sometimes we want it to, these to go up, to flush with that, to create all those cross check. Yeah, I'll leave it for now. So let's just place onto a wall, because this is the one I always use, because sometimes when I do some render, I need to create something like this one so I can render. Yeah, I think this one's fine. And also the ceiling. Maybe, hang on, let me just change the ceiling to a just plain. So yeah, sometimes you also need a ceiling like grill kind of thing. So I think that's good. Okay. So now let's go back. So what if we need those, not only, a lot of horizontal and also to create all those check, or what's it called? Cross check or that type of grill. So what can we do? Let me think. I think so. First we have this one DH here to control the location of this one. So if we adjust this one to 0, it means go up. But we also need to make sure that, because currently we have this one H, the D linked to DH as well. So which means we need to create a different parameter. So let's do it. So maybe I'll call it D2 instead of DH, using the DH. So D2 will be the depth of that one. Maybe we call it D2 DH. Sorry, it's a little bit confusing, but yeah, that's okay. Okay, so which means now it's separate. We can change the DH to match the D to 0, right? So if I change this one to 0, so you can see it go up to 0. This one didn't go up. I think we have some issue here. So maybe I'll just Control Z and I'll SAHH. So I'll try to see if these are on this one reference plan. So currently edit work plan, so pick this one. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not working, so let's try to change the DH again to maybe just to 30 instead of it's not going up. See, this is a little bit tricky. Why? I'm not sure. Let's try again. Edit offset from host. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, when we move that, it's still being on this reference plane, but create this offset. So can we just make it 0 instead? Yeah, I'm not sure. So let's try again. So if I change this one to 50, move it down. Yeah, it works now. And maybe back to 30. Oh, it works. I'm not sure why, but it looks like it works now. So previously, like when we change from like roughly 50 to 30, it gives us an offset, but now it looks like it stays at 0. Interesting. Anyway, so yep, I think this would be it. So now, which it means we can adjust the DH to 0, right? And so to have still not right. Go back to front again. See? It's back again. So let's have a look. Edit group, it becomes 30. Yeah. Not sure why. Control Z. So maybe we can do this. So what if we select this one and this one? Maybe, and also maybe the last one as well. Type HI. So AL. See, let's see if we can just align and lock. So maybe this will help, right? So lock the first and the last array onto this reference plan. So when we, let's go to 3D view and change the DH to 0. Apply. No, it works now. Okay, so which means if we want to have those, boxes. So currently we have a spacing H 19.5, not sure why, 18 maybe. And for the spacing vertical, make it 18 as well. Okay, so I think this might have, yeah, it works, but can be a little bit heavy. But as long as the number of this is less than, so 130, it's then less than 200, it will work. Okay, so more than 200, it will break, it won't work. So yeah, I think this is it. So now let's load this one into the project again. So it won't change anything. Okay, I don't think it will. It won't, because these are the type. So this is the setting of the type. And when we when we create a new type, so for example, I'll just move it here. I'll HH the ceiling. So, and I'll just copy another one and then edit the type, duplicate, or create a new type. And then for this one, maybe I'll just change the spacing to yeah, 19.5. That's fine. Space. Where's the other spacing? Sorry. The other spacing is instance parameter. Okay, so that's fine. I'll just make it 20. So, and then this one you'll see. And also, yeah, we also need to make the DH 0. So yeah, it will match those, yeah, it will match that. Oh, hang on. Are they the same? Oh, sorry. Control Z. Because yeah, I canceled that. So maybe I'll just duplicate. So because if it's a type parameter and if they are the same type, it will change all of them. So now we can change this one, change the DH to 0, and also change the spacing to yeah, it's already 20. So that's good. Yeah, something like that. And also if I go to floor plan, because we have the width as instance parameter. Oh, what's going on here? Ground floor, is this floor? Yeah. Why it's not showing? Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, maybe it's all view range. It's like it's on the floor level. So go to view range. I'll change this one to unlimited. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, looks like, yeah, it's quite interesting. It's actually at 0 level, but maybe Revit consider this below the floor level, so it's not showing when we have view range limited at this ground floor level. So once we change it to unlimited, so we will be able to see this. So yeah, so this is instance parameter. So you can change the overall, right? Overall width. And for the height, because we built that into the type parameter, so we change it here. So for example, I change this one to 150. So all this type become 150. In this case, wide or deep. And yeah, I think this is it. So yeah, again, so this is probably not accurate product, if you know, but it can be quite useful when you need to do some render, right? Okay, so that's it. I will upload this family for you so you can have a play. Oh, and also quickly, very quickly, so you can see. So this one is not cutting through here, the wall. So this is because when we create a void, we have this wall, the depths along, the void along with the reference plane. So what you can do is, you can, instead of having, it doesn't need to be along with this, the depths of this, because you probably want to, you know, cut over the wall, doesn't matter the thick, how thick the wall need to be. So you can just, you know, first unconstrain it, and then you can just drag to, you know, a certain depth, you know, deep enough, right? So, and also this one doesn't matter. So this is a base. Current is 3. That's 1. Is that 1 foot? Yeah. Doesn't matter. So this one won't cause anything. So it can be, you know, any thickness, but only the thing matters is the depth of the void. Okay. So as long as this depth is deeper than your wall, it will cut a hole through. So for example, currently it's almost 500. When I load this one into this project, and then it will cut this wall, right? So you can see 300 still cut through the wall, but if you know, change this one to 600, it won't. Okay, so this is it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.